You look respectable in my spectacles.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of A Question of Trek. Today, we're going to be doing captains versus guests because we had some technical issues and we weren't sure if one of us was going to be able to make it, so we had to muddle things around. So today we have a third. Yes, captains versus guests. So today is Star Trek Beyond special. Hope you're all looking forward to it. For many, this is a fan favorite of the JJ movies. Personally, I still think Into Darkness is the best one, but I'm alone.
You've always been wrong. There's always been something not quite right with you, hasn't there, Conti?
Time will tell. Time will tell.
I completely agree with you, Zoe. Completely, 100%.
Time will tell on that movie. But anyway, let's see.
Time has told. Also, can I please congratulate Lex on joining the Decepticons? With your shirt.
Okay, let's have a look at our team names.
Do we have to?
Yes, we do.
Oh, all right.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Please do not put any correct answers or clues in the chat, but parody or joke answers are permitted. Okay, we have with us Luther's alter ego. I believe that is the name of the guest scene, and Abandoned Ship, which is the name of the captain's team.
Oh, so appropriate for today.
Okay, with that out the way, let's have a look who's with it. Oh, sorry, wrong one. Didn't mean to do that. Let's have a look who's with us in the chats. We have Mikey Souze. So hello, Mikey. How you doing?
You messed it all up.
We have John DeMarco. Hi, John DeMarco. Good to see you. Who have Thomas Potts. See, worst of all the JJ movies. He agrees with me. He agrees
well, Thomas is wrong too.
Yeah.
Krista Duke. Hello,
Beyond is the most Star Trek of all of the Kelvin ones.
I agree.
Jace Beeston, glad to see you. Gorilla's Random Thoughts. Hey, it says, hey everyone. Hey, Gorilla's Random Thoughts. Good to see you too. Who else is here? I know there's more guests. Hello. Hello, Mighty Space Chicken. Good to see you. What's going on here? Something's incredibly wrong. That's not supposed to be this way.
I told you.
That's what I've been saying all day.
And I think, is that everyone? That is everyone so far, yes. So, hello everyone. Thank you for joining us. Please don't forget to hit the like. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And we're now going to get on with a question of Trek. We'll start with round one. Round one consists 10 questions. Each question is worth 1 point if answered correctly. If a team cannot provide an answer or provide a correct answer, they do have the option of raising shields. If they raise shields, then the question will be posed to the opposing team. If the opposing team cannot answer correctly, then the point will automatically be given to the team to whom the question was originally posed. So, let's start with the first question. Yes.
John DeMarco is exactly right. Into Darkness is the best JJ film at being terrible.
What does John DeMarco know? Anyway,
he knows Star Trek. He knows Star Trek.
Oh, Subspace Chatters. See, look, Into Darkness is brilliant.
At what?
Being terrible.
At screwing the freaking canon up.
Does people like Into Darkness because it has the word darkness in it?
No, because it's just an awesome show.
It's got a transwarp beaming device.
Yeah.
It's just crap.
Why is it crap? It's efficient. It's efficient.
You cannot beam through transwarp. If you could, Voyager would have gone home early.
It's a different universe, different timeline.
The timeline might be different, but the laws of fucking physics aren't.
From the future.
You cannot change the laws of physics.
You can't change.
But in the first JJ film, didn't Prime Spock know how to get it working?
Yes, he did. From the future.
In the
No.
year 2000.
No, I do not. I do not accept any of this.
And the
Anywho,
show's going to hell. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.
Let's
Take
go
care,
with the first
bye-bye.
question.
Bye-bye.
Since it's captain versus teams, and due to technical error on the staff's part, the guests get to go first. So here is the first question.
Well, that sounds
Cool.
only fair.
For a loser's alter ego. Yeah. On what planet did Kirk say they picked up the Saurian brandy?
Oh boy. I mean, oh dear.
Oh my.
dear.
Hmm.
Heavens to Betsy. Are you making us breakfast?
Can I have some too, please, Mr. Dowd?
Zoe, you're quite correct in the private chat, by the way.
You have any ideas?
You can always raise shields, but it's always a bad idea. I hasten to add.
You could always raise shields, but I have seen this film many, many times.
Mikey Stretching said Blues Buster. Mikey said Riser, the
I'm
Pleasure
going by
Planet.
memory for this one because my Blu-ray of the film's not working.
Subspace Chatter says Angel One.
Criminal
That's
dress.
the- That's the only film of the Kelvin films that I have on Blu-ray, actually. The others are on DVD.
It's the only one I've got on Blu-ray too. Out of all the films, I generally don't bother, but for that one, I made an exception.
I don't even have a Blu-ray player because the cheaper the player, the more likely you can disable the regional coding, so I can play my UK DVDs and my American.
Inside of Conti's closet. Great rose.
Sainsbury's.
Any idea, Lex?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Don't worry, I'm not using my phone to cheat or anything.
That's all right. The captains do. You might as well.
I do not.
Wow.
Wow.
Plot twist. Plot twist.
I use my mobile to follow us so I can read the chat.
You do,
Well,
you do know that we told you about
Go
the
ahead, Zoe.
comments last week.
But can I make a comment?
If
Yes,
you're
you
logged in,
can.
yes.
Oh,
If you log in.
I don't know how to. Yeah, forget that.
Yeah, you've got to link your StreamYard account to your YouTube account, and then it'll let you comment via the StreamYards.
Yeah, that's
And
about five. That's five things I don't know how to do.
I just did that. I made a comment from StreamYard.
You and your
I'm
StreamYard.
making a comment right now. Excuse me.
Right,
That's the push it for an answer, guys.
Testing your speakers on.
I have also commented via Game Hammer Classic
Well, I think
Gaming,
I'll-
which is my chat.
What planets come to mind?
You do have the option of raising shields, though.
Yeah, we're not going to raise shields. Considering you said Zoe's comments in private chat was right.
The private chat comment was what I said was when Captain Dowd asked how the Admiral has a different font for his name. I said, that's because his camera isn't a camera. It's a feed from OBS with pictures and text overlaid onto it.
Yep, that's it.
I thought that far along.
Because he's
Virtual camera.
And I understood 3 of those words. So
Right up. Well, as I said, I've got a planet name in mind that I remember
Okay.
hearing in Beyond. Thasus. THASUS.
I can even move my name around.
Don't do that. That's just. Oh.
Just be certain.
anything to be centre of attention, AJ. Anything to be centre of attention.
Yes.
Okay, is that your
Conti will
final
be,
answer?
Conti
I
will be
think
asking
he
how you
said-
did that later.
Yes, is that your final answer?
Say it again.
I said thesis. You just have to forgive my pronunciations because I'm missing half my teeth.
It's all right.
All right. Well, if that's the final answer, let's check it out, shall we?
Yeah, that's my final answer.
You were correct. It is stasis. Well done.
See the
That's 1
masterful
point.
way Conti managed to draw that out in order to increase the tension.
Okay, next question. The next question is for abandoned ship. Let's see if they get this one right.
Abandoned ship, see ya.
What did Dr. McCoy call the Yorktown station?
Oh, damn.
No, he didn't call it that.
I believe Captain Dowdy called it a floating snow globe in space.
That's right. Yes, I agree. I second that emotion.
That's an emotion.
Yes.
A cognition,
Okay.
an emotion, a volition. It's
I was happy to know the answer, so yes, it's an emotion.
Ooh, kind of okay. Yeah. It's not the answer we're looking for, however.
Did you check the reply with the questions that I sent back to you?
I did not know. I trust you implicitly. I trust you implicitly.
Well, if you did, you would know. Jeez. I tell you.
Let me
my
just
lawyer.
check. Let me check. Oh, God.
God, the pace of this
Alexa,
show is
do you
excruciating.
speak Klingon?
Alexa,
Okay.
stop.
I've now checked, and I can confirm he also said this, so we will accept that as an answer and give you a point. But the answer we were looking for was a damn monstrosity.
He
But
said
also
both.
a damn snow globe in space just waiting to break. So, yes, you do get a point.
Yes.
Well done, Zoe.
Thank you.
It helps
Okay,
when you look at transcript.
I thought it looked like a gyroscope.
Michael says he called it hell in space. Mighty Space Chicken said that word,
Beep. Hole.
a fine goose.
I didn't get that.
Yeah. Okay, next question is for
Also do something
Lucy's
built
alter
by
ego.
slave labour.
What bad news did the two Vulcans impart with Spock?
In
Prime
part
Spock
two,
has passed
Spock,
away.
I'm sure you mean.
Hey?
Prime Spock has passed away.
That is an acceptable answer. You are correct. Yes.
Are you
Hang
sure it
on.
wasn't that his breeding license had been revoked?
No. Ambassador Spock had died. So 2 points for you. The next question is for abandoned ship. So let's check them out. Check that one out. Ooh. Who did Kirk recommend to replace him as captain of the Enterprise?
Captain Sisko.
It's not your question.
It's
Oh,
not the right answer either.
that's not your question, but
Unless Conti thought it was.
Command,
So
I believe
Keen-
Captain Dowd. Sorry, what you going to say?
Keenza, I thought. Once he
Believe
got
it.
over his cold.
Captain Spock. Commander Spock. If Kirk got his admiralship when he applied, it would be Commander Spock to replace him.
Well, you sound very confident. I'm forced to believe you.
I'm pretty sure he didn't suggest Keensa was going to be captain after he got over his cold. As if the idea of a cold would prevent him from being captain.
Space Chicken was Chekhov. Mikey says Captain America. Subspace Chat says the Ball Queen. Thomas Post says the Russian Scotty. Professor Brainspec says Davros. So what's your answer?
Dear. Our answer was Commander Spock.
Commander Spock. Well, I'm sorry, guys. I'm very It's very sad to tell you that, in fact, it was Spark. You are correct. Well done.
You're being a little git tonight, Conti. Oh.
And with these backwards flying spaceships, doing me head in.
And the next question is for Luther's alter ego. Which main system of the Enterprise did the Swarm take out first?
The iPhone, Jack.
Chicken Soup Machine Network, I think.
What was the question? Which system?
Yeah.
Which main system of the Enterprise did the Swarm take out first?
The toilets.
Did it take out the sensors?
Oh yeah. Oh, system. Not the planetary system, but
I think you mean waste extraction there, sorry.
Do you mean like planets or something in the Enterprise?
On the Enterprise.
Which main system of the Enterprise?
Oh,
Toilet.
okay.
Oh, you and Mikey
Basically, it's at the bar. The toilets again. Riser.
Was it the warp core?
station hops.
it's either the deflector, phasers, or the warp nacelles. Because I remember them being destroyed first.
We keeping you up, Zoe?
Sorry, it's been a long day. I've rushed back from seeing my parents on the other side of the country.
Ouch.
It's 11:30 a.m. here, so I'm
It's
just
half
sort of
past
getting
4 in the
going.
afternoon here.
Yeah.
What do you think, Patrick? I'm guessing the warp core.
Kirk's recyclables.
I think I'd say the deflector dish. Because I seem to remember the core still working because Scotty wanted to try something later during the attack.
Okay.
So I'd say deflector first.
Deflector.
Yeah,
Okay.
navigational deflector.
All right, let's have a look then. Let's have a look at your answer. It was, in fact, the deflector dish. Well done. Three points.
Yeah, this sticks with you when it's the only JJ film I've seen on the big screen.
Okay, the next one's for next question is for abandoned ship. Let's see if they get their third point.
I'd like a third point.
What was the name of the character who was the main antagonist?
Denny Kirk.
I don't know if that green finger can reach you, but you may want to keep a watch over your shoulder.
Well, that
Always.
green finger would have to travel at least 150 miles.
I did more than that today. We could do it.
Oh, they've got two
Oh.
cars. The
Yeah,
main
well, I'm on the
antagonist
South Coast.
of the whole film.
Yes.
JJ
Well,
Abrams.
ooh. I'm sorry, that answer is incorrect. I'm sorry, we can't accept that answer. So
That wasn't the actual main answer.
no, we will accept that as your final answer.
That was a
No,
joke.
no.
The main antagonist was Conti, and we all know that.
Well,
There you
are we
go.
talking Balthazar Edison, aka Kroll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Subspace chat said
Zoe knew that. She just wanted me to say an answer for a change.
I couldn't remember the name. I was thinking it's Rex, but then I thought, no, that's not right. And then you said it. It's like, no, that's the one.
So your final answer is
Kroll, as was
okay.
Balthazar Edison.
Let's have a look. It was Kroll.
Yay.
Oh, no. Wasn't that a movie?
No, Krull is the movie.
Kroll.
The one with the weird glaive multi
Hey,
thing.
I like that movie. I have it on Blu-ray.
It's a
Never
good
saw
film.
it. No. Okay, so that's 3 points each. The next question goes to Luther's alter ego.
No, we're picking up the pace now.
I have a replica
Engage.
of the glaive too.
Nice.
What is
What was the
she?
structural integrity after the primary hull was separated from the drive section?
Ooh.
Oh. Oh.
Can we have some clarification to the meaning of that, please?
Nope.
Okay, so
We don't do meaning.
after the swarm had separated, had basically cut the neck, Sulu mentions the structural integrity. What was it?
Because I'm at a payphone.
Hey, Cyclops, do you have any idea?
10%.
There's some good answers in the chat. Too strong.
None of them are correct, though, unfortunately.
Well, yeah,
No.
of course they're not correct.
The correct answers just come to my DM, please.
Sorry, excuse me. I'm just exploderizing. I've got a bad case of the sneezels.
Oh,
I had the measles once.
is it the allergies?
I don't know what this. We've got a lot of Saharan dust in the air at the moment, and it's kind of a problem.
Are you allergic to their dust particularly?
No, it's just that it's desert dust is really super fine, and it gets everywhere. So
Gets right up
So
my
that
nose
says
sometimes.
9. Mikey said absolute 0.
I don't think we're dealing with absolute zero. We're dealing with the Kelvin scale.
the Kelvin scale is based on absolute zero.
Yes, indeed.
0 Kelvin
You know, I
is
don't know
absolute
why I
zero.
did all this
I think we should
effort to
research that a little more
show
carefully.
how
Oh, poop! I dropped on my laptop.
So, let Patrick give an answer. You can also raise shields because I don't think the other team's going to get it.
No,
Especially
they
when
don't
it's sort of
need
teamed
to.
out.
They
Especially
might.
when it's sort of teamed out.
It's such a bad idea, that shield stuff.
Hey, raise shields if you want. It's not like I know.
Especially when it's sort of teamed. Especially when it's sort of teamed out space. Anyway.
She might be bluffing.
Oh, I struggle with numbers. I just don't have a brain for numbers. If
Yep,
I've said it
mighty
once,
space
I've
chicken.
said it 1 time.
16309.
Captain Patrick, do you have an answer?
No, I can't think of one.
Do you want to
Yes.
raise shields?
Take a guess. You can have a raise shield or just throw a guess and get it.
Pick a number between 1 and 100.
Or you
If
could
don't
raise shields.
you can have a whole
If we get
Canadian
it
dollar.
wrong, do they get the point?
If
If
they
we
get
get
it,
it
if
right.
they get it right, they get the point. If they get it wrong, you get the point.
I mean, if we get it wrong, do they get the point?
No.
No.
What?
No, if they
What
get
are
it,
those shields, Lex?
$2? $2?
might as well.
Yeah, raise
Okay.
shields.
Raising shields. Okay, then over to the other team. What was the structural integrity after the primary hull was separated from the drive section?
Captain Dowd, am I correct?
18.
In
Oh, sorry. What?
15.
Sorry, there was a bit of a delay. Say that again.
Yeah,
Please.
sorry, it's a little bit. I think it is delaying. I thought it was
No, that's brain delay, not your delay.
Conti.
What was it?
Conti.
What?
I believe it's 3%.
I thought it was 18.
I'm willing to go with 18 because I think 3 was a little bit low.
Was I muted?
Yes, Conti is messing about like a little git.
Cheeky monkey.
Who's a cheeky little pixie?
Okay.
Cheeky monkey.
Well, if that's your
Someone's
final
being
answer-
immature.
if 3%
Well,
is your final answer, then let's have a look at the answer. Shall we?
Wait a minute. I don't think they came up with one yet.
They just said
so
3%. I heard him.
We've got 3 and we've got 18 as the two.
I'm willing to go with my captain on this.
Well, no, we're
Oh.
co-captains, you see.
I'm
Oh,
willing to
dear.
go with my
Captain, my
co-captain
captain.
on this.
Well, then you have to
Well,
put it to a
I'm
vote.
willing to go with my co-captain because she's seen the film so many times.
Well, we
I've only
need an
seen it
answer.
2 times. Well, what? Zoe, you decide. You've got seniority.
Are you calling me old?
I suspect I'm older than you.
Okay. Heads, we go with 3%. Tails, we go to 18%.
Well, you use your money. I only have Canadian money, and it might break if it falls on the floor.
It is tails. You can tell because it's got the various parts of a coat of arms on it. And that means 18%.
Okay.
Fingers crossed.
Cross fingers.
And you.
Well, I'm very sorry, guys. So it was in fact 3%. I'm very sorry. So the point goes to the other team.
Let's see what it says
No.
on the screen.
Let's see.
bring
Let's
it
see.
up.
3%. See, saw 3% there.
Okay. Now,
Bring it up. Bring it up.
It was 18%.
Oh, God.
Oh,
Oh no!
What
Okay.
answer did they give?
I'm starting to think that Conti can't be trusted in certain situations.
What
That's
answer
why
did they
I'm
give?
here. That's why I am here.
And this is, of course, the last show where Professor Brady Specs will be on the crew with us. Yes, from now on, it'll be just me rigging the show. So, back to
Well, remember when
next
he's supposed to
question.
retire in?
I
Next
believe
question
that
is,
means that they get the next question.
they get the next question. That's right. So, Luger's alter ego. This question is for you.
Which also means they get more questions than we do.
Oh,
What
no.
was Crowl looking? What was Crowl looking for on the Enterprise?
A decent
You can
sandwich.
Call me Crowl. Call me Crowl.
He was looking for a partner.
Looking for love in all the wrong places, Lex.
Well, he found a Hura, and
He
she
was looking-
sleeps with
he
everyone.
was looking
So,
for some artifact he got that Kirk was talking about at the beginning of the film.
Brainy's gone into a black hole.
correct.
It's some ancient weapon.
Yep, you're more correct. But what's happened with Professor Brainy Specs? He's left us. He's gone. He's disappeared. He's vamoose.
I think
Well,
I
you
think
don't
you
want
heard-
me here anymore.
Oh, he's a little girl and come back on the show.
listen to that heart-wrenching sobbing.
While he's crying, we'll wait for him to come back once he's stopped. In the meantime, yes, they did get it right, and they do get it
Bring
wrong.
back the Admiral.
Oh, here he is. Look. So he got the answer correct. It was the ancient artifact.
Fibonacci Republic. Spiraling out of control.
Super. And the final question goes to abandoned ship. Let's see if they get it.
Actually, there are 2 more questions
There are?
in this
You did
round.
more work than you
Yes.
thought.
Yes.
Really?
Really.
I
This is
wrote
the
11
ninth
questions.
question.
I didn't write 11.
No. No. This is the 9th question coming up.
It's because shields were raised and everything's gone.
Okay. Well, either way, the next one is for abandoned ship. What was the name of the Starfleet ship found on the planet?
This is us, Captain Dowd.
Yeah, well, I figure you know it. I know
Is
it.
it- yes,
know it
you
too.
said Franklin.
Excelsior.
named after that tortoise. Cartoon.
The USS Franklin, named after Admiral Jeff Franklin, I believe.
Who's
Who
that?
was a tortoise? See, we're both right.
No, see, Admiral Jeff Franklin was in the prime timeline, so it would have been named after him.
Well, you see, Prime Spock brought that name back to the Kelvin verse. So
Look how humid it is here.
All right, let's have a look. You are correct. It was the USS Franklin.
Of course, so correct. We know stuffs. Many stuffs.
Gorilla
So
says
does-
USS Cannon Fodder. Mighty Spaceship says USS No Claims Denied. Queensland says USS Tango and Cash. All right, the final question then is for Loser's alter ego. Hopefully they can answer this one. Let's see how they go. What was the name of the weapon that the ancient relic was the last component of? What? That's not how I wrote the question, Jeff.
well, your question wasn't quite worded well.
It was, yeah, but the grammar was better and the sentence structure was more better. Yeah, never mind.
Was more better.
Yes, well, unfortunately, I've been infected by this sentence. I've been compromised.
What
It
was the name of the
contained-
weapon that the ancient relic was the last component of?
You ended the sentence in a preposition.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, dangling participle or something.
Okay.
Are we able to give the answer now? Or
What was the name of the
you
ancient
know the
weapon?
word in?
Go on, Em.
Abronath.
You are correct. It was the Abernath. Well done.
As I say, forgive pronunciation.
The Abronath. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
As I
that
say,
weapon.
forgive my pronunciations. I'm missing half my teeth.
That's all right. I'm missing half my brain, so don't worry
Yeah,
about
and I just woken up. So
it.
Is any of us completely with it today?
No. So
Yeah,
at the end of round one, both teams have 5 points. And we're now going to go into round six. Round six? Round two. Round two.
He's doing it again.
He's making up for lost time.
Silence.
God.
Shh. We're now going to go to round two. Round two consists of 6 questions. Each question is worth 2 points if answered correctly, as 2 answers are required. If a team can only provide 1 answer or no answers, the question will automatically go to the other team, so they have a chance to earn some extra points. Okay, with that out of the way, the first question goes to Abandoned Ship.
Oh.
With whom was Captain Cook offering a message of peace, and which species was he representing?
Okay, so one of the I don't know which one was which. One of them was the Fibonans, and the other one was the Tenaxi or something. The Tenaxi were the. What are you're grimacing, Zoe? Have I
Because
got it
I
wrong?
don't know. I can't help.
Oh, okay. So
You didn't watch the movie, did you?
I've been away checking out after my mum, who's been ill. So
That's no excuse. You could have watched
Oh.
Star Trek together.
no.
I'm sorry, she's
Yeah, we're sorry to deal.
not doing well.
she's getting better. Don't worry.
Okay.
So the two answers are the Fibonans and the Tenaxi.
Are you sure?
I'm going to go with my captain.
Mighty Chicken says offering peace between the Scottish and everyone.
Ooh.
He offered a Deltingale sex and represented the manly men. Okay. All right, let's have a look at. Let's see if you got that correct. Let's have a look at the answers. The Tenaxi delegation and the Fibonans. Well done. Okay, so it's 2 points for man the ship. Let's get back to Luther's Alt Eco as it's their question. Oh.
Okay.
What was the registry of the USS Franklin and who was its original captain?
Oh Jesus. Oh, that's not us.
NX726 and Captain Balthazar Edison.
Okay. Can you just repeat the registry for me, please?
I believe it was NX726.
And does your teammate agree?
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, you only got one answer correct, and that was the name of the original captain. Unfortunately, you got the registry wrong. So we're going to allow the other team to have a crack. So,
Let me,
abandoned ship.
I know I got the registry right.
The registry is wrong, I'm afraid.
Unfortunately, you did not.
Zoe, this is
726.
down to you because it's numbers, and I don't.
NCC 326, because we use it as the USS Franklin's registry as well in the question of trek. We have NCC 326D for the Defiant class USS Franklin. So NCC 326. It's in all
Is
of
that
our
your-
bloody intros. Why don't I remember this?
Is that your final answer?
Can you repeat the registry?
NCC 32. Hang on, is it 5 or 6? NCC 325.
No, you're just guessing.
No, I'm trying to picture it in my head. Why don't I remember this clearly when I freaking drew it? Oh,
I should have committed that to memory because I'm
I
trying
said
to get better
frickin'.
with numbers.
NCC 326.
Carissa Random Thought says NCC 6969 Captain Proton.
It's a really, really low number.
Mighty Space Chicken says NX069.
Captain Pugwash.
Mikey Sue says NX16309, and I can't sing. And
Oh, Mikey.
James says NCC boobs. Unfortunately, Zoe, it is also incorrect. Let's have a look at the answers.
Oh dear.
NX326 and Captain Balthazar Edison.
Yeah, that's what I said, Balthazar.
You got that right.
You
You've got the name of the.
But you got the registry wrong.
How the hell is it an NX? That's an experimental craft.
Yes, and this was a new line of ship. It was a new line of ship.
I was sure it was an NCC. I was sure
It was not.
I'm sorry, Zoe. I should have asked. I wondered about the NX thing, but because the other team had mentioned it, but I'm sorry. I let us down.
Hey, don't worry about it. It would have been a free point on our part.
Can I sob off camera now?
Okay, we got 1 point for this alter ego. Next question is for abandoned ship. What kind of motorcycle was on the USS Franklin, and who did Kirk say had one just like it?
Oh, this was the one thing I said. I there were two things I wanted to look up, and I forgot, and that was one of them. I hope you know the motorcycle. I think he said his dad had one like it.
Yeah, his stepdad, wasn't it?
I would imagine. Although he didn't get on with his stepdad, so I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah, but his stepdad also had the antique car that Kirk wrecked.
But that was his father. But that in a deleted scene, that was actually his dad's car. And the stepfather took possession of it when he married Winona.
And that's why he was acting out.
Liberating it.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know the type of motorcycle. It was a classic. I know he said it was a classic, but of course it was 300 years old, so I think that would be justified.
I am not very good with motorcycles. I'm very much more an aircraft person. So
James MC, I had a Honda 50cc, the tiny little ones, right? With the big wheels, like the big puffy wheels. It was a semi-automatic.
Isn't it a Harley Davidson?
I'm sorry. I meant to look this up and I forgot.
I have a feeling it's a Harley or something like that. It's an American bike. Pretty sure it's an American bike.
Okay.
To go with the fact that there was an American car in the first one. It's like
Yeah.
the dad had a Type. I don't know. All I can say is Harley.
So Harley Davidson, and then the person who had it was his dad or his stepdad. Oh, thanks, James. I wasn't sure if I was right or not about that. That little putt I used to have. It's so sweet little thing. I'd crush it now.
I'm wondering whether he just said his dad. His dad had
I
one
think
just
the
like
script said dad. I don't think it said stepdad. I think it just said dad.
Fair enough. Okay.
And I was clarifying something in the chat. I didn't hear the first part of your answer.
It was correct. You don't have to worry.
Pretty sure it's a Harley Davidson, and it was his dad's.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, you only got one answer correct.
Oh, it's going to be a
So
freaking Yamaha or something, isn't it?
So we're going to give the other team a chance to earn that extra point. Guys, so what kind of motorcycle was on the USS Franklin?
If it was an Argo, I'm walking.
I'm trying. Oh, man. PX70.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
That's correct. Well done. You got the point.
Heavens.
So each team gets a point. It was a PX70.
And specifically, that's a Dodge PX70.
There
Was
you
it?
are. So it was an American bike.
Yeah, but we
Dodge
can't
made-
accept American
What is
bike
that?
as an answer.
Well, why not?
PX70 and his dad. So each team gets a point. Well done.
Oh, PX. Okay, PX70. And I should have looked at it. I'm kicking myself over that.
Okay. Luther's alter ego. Next one is your question. So, thinking caps on. You have a chance to take the lead here. What was the name of the alien woman who rescued Scotty, and how did she keep the USS Franklin hidden?
Oh, come on. We all know she just stuck a sheet over the top of it and hope they didn't
So, what do you think, Captain?
I'm trying to think at the moment.
Space Chicken says it's Michelle. So Space Chat says the motorbike was known as a Squeak Squeak and is formerly owned by James Bond.
Oh, well, in that case, I'd definitely get their seat cleaned.
Oh God!
Oh, sorry, is there an issue?
That's just it.
What was the question?
It's not your question.
I know,
Well,
but
it
I'd
could
like
be.
to know it just in case.
It could.
What was the name of the alien woman who rescued Scotty, and how did she?
Oh,
keep
I see. Okay, thank you.
hidden?
Jayla,
Jayla.
and she used a holographic cloak.
Yeah, we'll accept that as an answer.
Are we attempting the same song? Is that what
Good old Jayla.
Jayla.
Taylor and holographic camouflage.
You got me on my knees, baby.
That was it. That had an excellent guitar riff at the beginning.
Yeah, which I cannot replicate.
We'll do a
Lucas
trombone.
Ostudio
instead.
has now got 9 points. There's now abandoned ships question.
Wrapped it in a doof.
Let's see how they get on. What music did Kirk have playing to interfere with the swarm signal, and who was the artist?
Sabotage
Oh,
by the
damn.
Beastie Boys.
That was going to be one of my questions, but yes, I agree.
You are correct. Well done. 2 points.
Damn
Did
right,
they
I'm
even-
correct.
Did they even say the word sabotage in the lyrics? Were there even lyrics? I just heard a lot of shouting.
There were definitely lyrics.
Lots of shouting and beats.
I don't speak American.
I like the beats and shouting.
Next question from Luther's alter ego.
Careful, that could be a quote.
What was the name of the planet the Enterprise crew became stranded on, and who did Sulu meet on the Yorktown?
His husband, Ben, I believe, and their daughter.
That's two answers right there.
And what was the name of the planet they were stranded on? Are we doing naughty things again, Zoe?
While the other team are thinking up their answer, just a quick mention that if you call 0900 1701 Track Chat, then you too can join in with our very, very hard questions. And you know, you like it hard. That's 0900 1701 Track Chat. Call now.
Of course, it's also a lot cheaper to call over your communicator. Otherwise,
Yes.
it's £1.50 a minute.
Or you can visit www.reallyhardstartrekquestions.com.
Oh my goodness.
Once Cover Monkeys finished advertising Star Question of Trek After Dark,
J-Lo.
Outer Mid.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, that's my final answer.
Mickey Susie 4. Well done.
Let's have a look at the answer, shall we? Outer Mid, and it's with Ben and their daughter. Well done.
I'm pretty sure the daughter's called Demora, isn't she?
She is.
It was not in the script.
It should have been.
What a grim name for a little girl. Demora.
And I think there's one more question left, is there?
No, that's it for this round.
That's it. Wow. So at the end of round 2, Luther's alter ego are in the lead with 11 points, and just behind is Abandoned Ship with 10 points.
No.
In the
Long
extended
nail,
Star
long
Trek,
name.
in the Star Trek beta stories, I believe Demora Sulu actually became captain of the Enterprise B eventually, which is cool.
Okay, now we're going to go to round 3. Round 3 consists of 2 images. 2 distorted images of characters from the movie, and our teams have to try and guess who it is. If they get it right, they gain,
My partner
they
is.
gain 3 points. Okay, let's have a look. First image is, yes, the first image is for, my goodness, the first image is for Abandoned Ship.
Okay.
Who
Oh,
is this?
The ensign
do you think
whose
it's
head
Syl?
opens up.
Syl.
Yeah.
Ensign Syl? Oh, I didn't even have to wait for it to show up on my mobile because my mobile is quite behind. I think that's crab. I call it crab cakes.
Okay, yeah, it is. It's Ensign Syl.
Let's have a look at the answer, shall we?
Her head opens up.
You are correct. It was Syl. Well done.
R.I.P. Gone too soon.
Yeah. There was the new breed of xenomorph. Anyway, and next, well done to them. Next one is for Luther's alter ego. Let's see if they get this one correct. Who is this?
Seriously?
God, why am I so behind?
Is there even a person in that image?
Yes, there is a person in that image.
It's like a bottle of Listerine.
I'm getting a bow and arrow from this.
I'd say jailer.
Ooh.
That's your final answer, Captain?
What do you say, Lex?
Sometimes looking out in the mirror helps, but not today. I'm not even sure. It looks like the Enterprise breaking apart from the way I'm looking at it.
No, it's a person.
I can see where you get the Enterprise out of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Huh.
Yeah, but
Is it-
No, I'm going with jailer.
Yeah, me too.
It's the only
Are
one
you
that makes
sure?
sense with the colour. Yes, the only one that seems to make sense with the colour scheme.
Are you sure?
No, I'm sure.
You don't think that might have been too obvious? Okay. All right. Then let's have a look at your
It's
answer.
not jailer.
Ah,
It was Krull.
really?
Diana Kroll?
So unfortunately, there's no points awarded to your team, but it's still anyone's game because now we're going to round 4. Round 4 is where each team gets to ask. So each team member gets to ask the other team a question, and if the other team get it right, that team gets the point. If they get it wrong, they lose a point. So have at it. Ask each other questions.
Which team goes first?
Your team goes first.
Your team goes first.
Abandoned ship goes first.
Captain Dowd, do you want to go first or shall I?
Can you go first? Sorry, I got a patient. Sorry. Yeah, please go.
Yeah, real life comes first. Okay, so they made a certain number of new species for this show, for this film even. At least how many species did they make? How many new alien species are in this film? Like at least.
I used to know this. I remember reading about this.
10?
I don't. Jailer, Sim, Krau's race. Two pieces of singing, crowds. Jailer,
Oh,
Sim.
good grief. Don't play music, you stupid machine.
James
Well, I
MC
want-
says 1. Subspace Chat says 2. Mikey says 100.
He also said 16309.
Oh yeah, I've got it.
Ah, okay.
Because it was marking Star Trek's 50th anniversary, 50 new alien species.
The old countdown clock.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, I'll go with my captain because my answer was bleh.
You're correct.
I'm unaware of that number.
Well done. So point.
You are
point
correct. It is at least 50 new species.
Heavens.
Well done.
There's a way
So-
to remember how many. The film came out in 2016. Yes, it's the 50th anniversary, so they invented 50 new aliens.
5-0.
And then a few more.
Yep.
Heavens. You know that lady at the very end that Chekhov is speaking to? We used that character in our in the Milton role play.
Nice.
Yeah. We gave her species a name and everything. She died.
It's a role
And
play
she
game.
died.
She died.
I felt really badly about that because we made her into a really nice character, but the mission demanded it, so it was a sacrifice.
Well, it made it all the more poignant.
It did, actually. It really did.
Okay, so well done. You got a point for that. Now it's over to Luther's alter ego for them to ask the other question.
Who's going first?
You can go first, Lex, because I'm trying to think
You have
of
a question,
nice,
Lex?
cool question.
All right.
And I'm trying to think of something really cruel.
Do you remember that, Gordon? Do you remember that character?
I think
Oh,
of cool
sorry.
things all the time. I just don't ask them.
Okay. How many people did Crawl killed, or is that too grim?
How many people did he kill? Ooh,
With that black dust, or
Yeah.
in total? Okay, so we know he got Syl. That's the only one I know.
at least 2, because he dies as well from it.
Well, no, but did he? He didn't kill himself. So, yeah, okay. So yeah, he does. Well, okay, if we're counting that, yeah, he died in the end. Oh,
Federation scum. Well, it's gotten so dark in my room all of a sudden. The light is on, but all of a sudden I look so dark.
Because you're going to
Lex-
have a thunderstorm.
Lex, where did you get this this number?
I just thought about it. I didn't look anywhere.
I think
Okay, I don't know if we actually know how many he killed.
I'm going to
Okay.
say at least 2. Because
Excuse me a
it's
moment.
Syl.
if we're just
And-
talking about with the Abrana,
Yeah,
I mean,
Syl and himself. I don't think anyone else actually
Or
gets
just
killed by it.
Or are you talking about Crowd personally?
I think
Alright.
it is only 2 that technically get killed from it. He tries to kill an awful lot more.
yeah.
Well, I'm sure I saw him kill a few more people on screen.
He kills more people by doing that thing where he pulls their genetic
Oh
data
yeah,
from
he
himself.
sucks them dry. Yeah.
But
So there was 4. I think there were 4 people we see on screen that die that way. 2 of them
Yeah.
hanging upside down from the conduits, and I think 2 were. They found 2 more in the corridors, and I think he took the uniform off of one of them.
yeah, and that's how he
So
ends up
that-
looking more human by the end.
So that's 4, including himself,
You are
because
correct.
Syl would be 4 plus 1 would be Syl, and then yeah.
There we go.
You're right.
Yay!
I like being right. It's a unique and rare feeling.
It's
Sorry
a
about
nice
that.
feeling.
So,
Are you back?
yeah, did we get a correct answer?
Yes. Honest.
Yeah,
Jeff?
trust me.
I honestly, I don't know if I can verify that answer.
I'll
But
give him a
Mikey
point.
says they got it.
Okay. So the next question is from Abandoned Ship. Oh, no, wait. The next question is from Luther's alter ego. Sorry. No, wait. Whose question is it now? I'm lost.
Abandoned
Lex,
ship.
Lex just asked a question.
Okay.
Okay.
So Abandoned
All
Ship, your question.
When the swarm first attacked the Enterprise, which of the following decks did not have a hull breach?
Oh,
9, 13, 15, or 22?
Did you repeat the list? Sorry.
Of course I can. So, which of the following decks did not experience a hull breach? 9, 13, 15, or 22?
Beep, beep. They
Can
should
you
have had
come
a.
out and play?
They should have had a ship that looked like that, with the fitness cells stuck on the top.
Backwards?
Yeah,
Well, then they could travel backwards like all of the ones in the slides, the question slides.
they don't go backwards. The camera goes forwards.
Do you know why?
Exactly.
Do you know why that's not quite correct? I think is because the perspective of the objects in the frame doesn't shift, like a planet or anything like that.
If the planet's
They're
sufficiently far
further away.
it wouldn't shift.
Thank you, Zoe.
Sorry, I'm
There's
an
something.
artist, I know
There's
these
something
things.
wrong. My eyes tell me. But anyway, would you like the question again, or?
I have the correct answer on this one.
There's something in Zoe's camera that makes it look like something took a bite out of her arm.
Oh yeah, that's the
It's the green screen.
Like
That's
someone took
the
like
pop-
one of those comical cookie bites out of your.
Well, you think it's 22? Deck 22?
Does your co-captain agree?
Because
trying to think.
I'm getting a gut feeling for that
What-
one.
You say 9, 26.
No, I said 9, 13, 15, and 22. So Lex is saying, I think you said 22,
Yeah.
and we're looking for confirmation from your co-captain.
What does Captain Patrick say?
I'll go along with Lex.
So your final answer is 22,
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I'll come.
and that would be correct because the decks that experienced the hull breaches was 12 through 15, 6, 9, 31, and 21.
31.
You got a little tricky with that question.
I did because I used a number that was between 12 and 15.
You did.
Yeah. I'm all about the
31.
mathematics. But it didn't help me.
Wow.
It didn't help me because Edward Lex Noyle must have, sorry, is that right? Yeah. Must have some Betazoid blood in there.
31 decks on the old. They really did screw this up, didn't they?
Well, Gateway colonies are bigger than Prime
No.
Universe colonies.
Look at Star Trek V. But that was
I
a
don't wanna-
dream, so
I don't want to look at Star Trek 5.
you have to watch that movie in the proper context.
What was
Well,
wrong with
Star
Star
Trek
Trek?
Well,
is-
still
this is
stank.
pretty good.
What was that?
Star Trek 5 is not bad. The problem is that they didn't get the budget and they put in stupid things like 76 decks on the bloody lift scenes.
It's all a dream.
It's all a pile of crap.
A dream crap. Got it.
How could have ended up with Kirk, Spock, and McCoy waking up around the campfire?
Anyway, so
31 decks on a frickin' Connie.
there's one.
I remember Covered Monkey.
One more.
Kelvin
One more
First
question.
colonies are bigger than Prime Universe colonies.
The
Okay,
Kelvin
one
first
more.
Connie's bigger than the bloody Enterprise F.
Right, one more question now from from Luther's Alter Ego.
Yeah.
It's your question, Patrick.
Captain
Well, I'm hoping-
Patrick.
I'm hoping those two clowns can't figure out this one. How many How many days have the Enterprise been in deep space?
Oh,
Ooh. Dum, 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 dum. That question was so blinding. I need my sunglasses.
I think you're
Captain
getting
Da-
tricky with this
Captain
one.
Dowd, you're muted.
Well, it's,
Was
well,
it
it's
me?
spoken in dialogue.
Sorry. I've been doing a lot of talking. And I've been muted the entire time. I believe, because this was near
Oh
the
yeah,
beginning,
it is. It is. You're right, Patrick.
966.
Oh, damn it.
966. It was just under 3 years
Don't give it away.
in
Yeah.
deep space.
Yeah.
That's what I think. What do you reckon, Zoe?
I agree, because it would put it canonically at just after all of the events of the original series, as if they've had the 3 years of the original series and then this is happening afterward.
Well, of course, we were all thinking
Yeah,
that.
damn it, they got it right.
I was trying in my head to work out at what point in the third year it would have been to try and work out the numbers.
You're the maths whiz.
Hmm.
360. Including leap years. It was an evil number. That would be 666, wouldn't it? Evil number, Mikey. Anyway, shall we say 966?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they got it.
Oh dear.
Yahoo!
Can I throw a red
Patrick,
matter at them?
Patrick, until they say final answer, don't give it away.
Yeah.
We are very intuitive Betazoid type people as well. We might pick up on a subtle hint here.
But can I red matter them, please?
Give
No.
down to oh,
And at the end of that round, Losers OT have 13 points and the Banditship have 15. It seems the leads keep switching here. Well,
yeah.
It's all to play for.
we're now going to go into the final round. And that is round 5. Round 5 is complete the quote. We'll show you a quote, and you have to put in the correct missing word. And for an extra point, you tell us who said it. So here we go. First question is for Abandoned Ship.
No.
Not.
Why not?
Where is it?
We just answered a question.
Yeah, so it's now their
From
question.
them, but it was their go to pose it.
Oh, go on then.
So it's Abandoned Ship.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Never lose faith in Conti.
Why don't they blank it anymore?
Oh dear.
So many possibilities.
Just blanket, blanket. No one is defeated. Why don't they?
I have to admit, the
Well-
quotes this week, most of them are tough.
This one is tough. Why don't they? Why don't they? Why don't they? Why don't they? Darn it. Remember, correct answers in the chat, people.
Yeah.
No correct
Oh.
answers in the chat.
Sorry, I'm just responding.
Why don't they need it anymore?
Why don't they? What? Sorry.
Why don't they want it anymore?
Oh,
It's
from
the
the
little
beginning,
alien
the
guy at the
phone-
start. Why
with
don't
the
they want
bone.
it anymore?
For the Tanaxi. Yes.
Yeah.
Why don't? So is it why don't they need it anymore, or why don't they want it anymore?
I think it's why don't they want it anymore?
Okay.
And who
Good
said
for
it?
you. Good for you for figuring out. I couldn't even figure out the context of it, and that would be the oh shoot, the Tinaxi high delegate or whatever, the who said it. I mean,
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Tanaxi chief.
yeah.
Okay. Let's have a look at the answer, shall we?
Ooh, that was hot.
Why don't they want it anymore? It's an Axie delegate.
Yeah.
High
Well done.
fiving.
Well
High five.
done. Well done.
Took me a
That was-
second.
That was hard earned. That was hard earned.
Oh.
And it was Zoe what did the heavy lifting as well. So
The next
Took a
one,
second, but we got there anyway.
next one is for Luther's alter ego.
gosh, that was hard.
You green-blooded blank.
So many.
Definitely
so
know
many-
that's Dr. McCoy.
Yeah. You green-blooded blank.
Why don't they exterminate it anymore? Said the Daleks.
remember when we used to exterminate? Those were the days.
Green-blooded nerf herder.
Oof.
Love it.
Green-blooded animal, or no, green-blooded lizard.
Green-blooded gigolo. Just trying some things on for size.
Green-blooded fool.
Green-blooded runway.
Oh, that went in the wrong hole. Oh, Jesus.
TMI.
Sex tape.
TMI.
That kind of hole, you sick git.
Name of your other sex tape.
You wash that bottle.
The third in the trilogy.
Don't choke on it. The name of my other sex. I can't
Oh,
believe.
I think we've broken the Admiral.
I think we're too small for the aggro to care about us. Yeah, I'll go. I'm gonna have to push you for an answer, guys. You green-blooded blank. We've already got 1 point for who mentioned it. Or who said it.
The only one I can think of is McCoy saying it, but I don't think he would have said green-blooded son of a bitch like.
I'll give you a
Forrest Kelly
clue.
said in-
I'll give you a clue. They're both about to step on the transporter, and Spock volunteered McCoy for a mission. And McCoy loses it.
You green-blooded Vulcan.
Well, that's factually correct. That's for sure.
So Space Chatter says you green-blooded tuxedo.
Tuxedo.
James MC says politician. Professor says you green-blooded pink skin.
You can count
Says
it
Patrick
as
supposed
vice
to
round.
be down the wrong tube. First Space Chatter says you green-blooded hobbit. You green-blooded Dalek. Mikey says you green-blooded E-word.
That's not a swear, is it?
Daleks.
What did you say the clue was?
Okay. So Spock is getting on the transporter and he volunteers Dr. McCoy to go with him on a mission, which Dr. McCoy was not overly pleased and calls him a green-blooded.
You green-blooded prefect.
I was going to say, Conti just dropped out then, but actually he was just not giving the answer.
Yeah, well, obviously, I'm not going to give the answer.
No, I was only half listening, so I'm copying something from the
No,
chat.
I've got no idea.
Have a guess. Have a guess out.
Any idea, Lex?
It doesn't
I
come to us, so you
I
can.
said, my guesses were green-blooded Vulcan, green-blooded lizard. Green-blooded fool.
You green-blooded, blue-blooded, green blood.
Well, McCoy didn't call
Right.
green-blooded Vulcan in Star Trek 5. Says you green-blooded Vulcan. The point is
And as
you
I
had
said,
fun
I know,
singing.
or as Kelly said, that green-blooded son of a bitch and search for Spock.
Are you out of your Vulcan mind? I love that one.
But all I can say is it's Dr. McCoy saying it.
Yeah. I gotta
You
start
might as well have
eating.
a guess.
Yeah, just like what I'm doing. I'm just giving it a guess.
Give it a
Yeah.
guess, guys. Put out a word, any word.
Or as I learned in Australia, have a
I'll
guy.
go with the son of a bitch one again. So that's the only one I could think they could get away with.
Okay, let's have a look at the answer, shall we?
Hobgoblin, wasn't it? Oh,
You
Ingrate.
green-blooded ingrate.
It's
Oh.
that Q.O.T had treated him when he had that abdominal laceration.
It was at the point where they were about to get into one of the alien spaceships and attack the swarm. So yeah. Okay. Next one is for abandoned ship. This is your question. My wee granny used to say, "You can't break a stick in a blank."
Bundle, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it was Mr. Scott.
Yeah, that was a bit of a gimme.
No, I think the other one was a gimme too. The last one on who said
Montgomery
it.
Scotty.
True.
You are
One
correct,
for
well
each.
done. It was a bundle. 2 points.
Subspace Chatter says, my old granny used to say, you cannot break a stick in a Vulcan's cleavage.
I don't know who the subspace chatter is, but they're very
I like
clever
him.
and witty.
Yeah.
Very, very witty.
On the show.
Star Trek After Dark.
Okay,
Yeah, let's get
and
him
I
on
think
the
there's
show.
one more. How many more's left? One more, isn't it?
3.
3 more.
Three
okay.
more. My
Next-
goodness.
All right.
We got a-
Next one is
Nice.
for Luther's alter ego. Blank made us strong, not peace, not unity.
Strength.
It's not your turn.
Strength made us strong.
That's been
It was
that's-
sent by the Packlets.
you can't you can't you can't argue with that logic. Stellar off. Well, beer.
War made us strong.
1630.
I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. You like to move it.
What?
No, but don't they say like I like to mauve it, mauve it. I like to mauve it, mauve it. Like the color mauve, you know. I like to mauve it, mauve it.
They may be singing with an accent.
And then it's like there's this newer song, and I joke about it with one of my lodges. It's like girls, they say girls as players too, but they say it like girls as players toe. Like toe, like on your foot. So
Lovely.
I'm always telling them that girls as players toe.
Oh, I've heard that song. That song is so annoying.
Well, the sad thing is, it's when you switch on the Wasaga Beach radio station, it's always like they have the same 5 songs on repeat.
Yeah.
If you take a car journey of anything longer than 20 minutes, you're bound to hear it. Sorry to everyone in Wasaga Beach, you're lovely people, and I do.
That's the problem with music. I mean, whether it's rock and roll, hip hop, or R&B or whatever, music today is just weak. You know?
Yeah.
It
It also
is.
radio stations in general, the commercial radios, Hot FM, the same 5 songs all day long. That's just how it is in
The
the
only two
UK.
channels- I only listen to 3 radio channels. That's Heart, North Yorkshire Greatest Hit, and BBC Two.
You listen to Radio 2?
Radio 2's got the crap presenters, but at least the playlist is good.
Radio 2 went
Presenters-
so downhill when they fired all the good people and got in all the
They
crap ones.
still do a good playlist at 3 in the morning. They've got a phenomenal playlist.
So what do you
I
think,
got old.
Captain?
I like Radio 4.
Yeah, we need an answer, guys. Blank
Well, I
made
was
a
waiting
strong.
for you
not
lot to
least.
finish. Well, I was waiting for you lot to finish discussing radio stations.
All right.
Just jump in with words.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
Strength and Crow.
When I said strength, I was joking. Strength made us strong is not the answer.
It's very close. It's very, very close. You want to try
What
again?
does Lex think?
I was gonna say I was saying war made us strong.
You were very, very close, Patrick.
Oh.
Have another go.
Extermination made us strong, not peace, not unity, said the Daleks.
Are you doing Welsh again?
No, I'm doing a Dalek accent.
It is logic what he says, what she says.
When I do a Welsh accent, I'm more like one of the characters from
And your
From
Welsh
Fireman
accent
Sam.
put me off.
No
So
Man
what do you
Price.
think? What do you think, Patrick?
Patrick is trying to conjure the answer from the ether.
No,
Mind Palace time.
your Dalek impression was
Spot
pointing
on,
into my
thank you.
head.
It was well done, Zoe.
It was
Thank
stabbing
you.
me. It was stabbing in my head. I try
Uh-oh.
struggle.
That's your answer?
Again, struggle
Yes.
and Crow.
Okay, let's look at the answer, shall we? Struggle made us strong, not peace, not unit, and Crow. Well done.
Snooks.
Mm. 2 more questions. Next one is for Abandon Ship.
Right, sorry,
Let's
guys.
look at that.
Give me 1 second. I've got to check on the CCTV.
No, Mikey. No. Just no.
Conti made us.
Back in a second. Sorry.
You know, you create this thing, this magical thing. You bring on people across the fandom, far and wide. Other YouTube presenters have on the show, and I get that. Wow. Well,
Zoe,
Wow.
Zoe,
Wow.
my man wife is getting a spanking tonight. You got a big smile on your face. I'm like looking forward to it. Anyway, 16, 19, said that. James MC says Viagra. Viagra made us strong. Okay. Well, Viagra has its effect. I've never actually taken any Viagra, but I probably will do in about 10, 20 years.
That's a stand-up answer.
Ooh, yeah. I just hope I don't choke on it. I don't want to end up with a stiff neck. Anyway.
Sorry about that. Someone has, from what we can tell on the cameras, crashed a car into something. So we had to go and check. Right.
That it wasn't something that you owned.
No, that they were all right,
Oh.
but they are.
Okay. So here is the next quote. You cannot go. Sorry, you cannot go to this place. Blank. Who goes there, he kills.
Jailer, and you cannot go to this place. Anyone who goes there, he kills.
Yeah.
Is that your final answer?
Can we see the quote again just quickly?
You
That's
cannot
what
go
I'm
to
looking
this
for.
place. You cannot go to this place, blank. Who goes there, he kills.
Yeah, the subject verb agreement works for anyone. Anyone what goes there, he kills.
Or is it everyone who goes there?
Oh, everyone who goes there. Yeah, no, I think that, yeah, everyone, I think maybe is the better one.
It could also be those. She could have said those.
No,
Those who
she-
goes?
She wouldn't
Those
have
who
said that. That's
goes
not her vocal style.
Those
I
what
think-
goes there?
Those what goes there. No, I think it's everyone.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, let's have a look at your answer then. Oh,
Because she
sorry.
was talking about a great number of people he killed.
You cannot go to this place. Everyone who
Yes.
goes there, he kills. That is Jayla.
Well done.
Yeah.
Jayla.
And I do want to point out that Mikey Sue's is correct. Jayla has an H on the end of the word or the name. There should be
Does
an
it?
H on the end.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's more about pronunciation than spelling. Oh, okay. Yeah. So
I
they
did
get a point.
I did not catch that. So thank you, Mikey Sue's.
Jayla.
Give me a point.
We've
Very
got to
good.
take this.
Okay. And the last one is for Lucy's alter ego. Last question. This one is worth 10 points if you get it right.
What?
Yeah.
Gosh, it really is all to play for.
Wow.
No, I'm only joking.
What?
It's not. But anyway,
Okay.
here's the quote.
Let's give us enough points to catch up.
Blank would have done the same, and if he made it off the ship, he will come for us.
Jayla 1630.
What is this 13609 thing? I don't get it. Is this an American thing?
16309 was a
Well- Okay, I'm not American, but that's fine.
was a code that I didn't get in one episode. But I'd asked the question of what a code was, and Captain Dowd had memorized it. And I was
Actually,
hoping I wouldn't have.
the real
It's a
story
Reliance
is,
prefix code.
I think Jay had asked the question. No. Somebody had asked the question, and I said it right off the bat because I knew it was going to be asked. And Jay was like, no. Let me think. And it for ages, and then finally, like, no, it's 16309. And I kept singing it while because he was convinced I was wrong.
Okay, ready?
He shuffled in.
Okay, you ready? Okay, what's
Yeah.
your answer?
Well, that's me.
You would have done the same, spoken by Uhura to Spock.
So spot.
Who said it? I'm sorry.
Uhura.
Okay. Let's have a look at your answer, shall we? You are correct, but it wasn't to Spock, it was to Kroll.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter.
I seem to remember him saying that to Spock.
So at the end of today's episode, Loser's alter ego has 18 points and Abandoned Ship has 21. But because Zoe was late and wasn't prepared for the show, I'm deducting them
What?
3 points.
What?
I'm only joking.
No.
And they should have a point deducted for deciding
I
on
cannot
to-
agree with that decision.
Who's in command here? God damn it.
Conte,
I am. I'm the admiral.
Conte,
No.
you should have a point deducted for deciding answers on the toss of a coin.
Ah.
Wow.
I don't know. That's up to the referee. Apparently, I have no power or say in these matters anymore.
Well, you
My
don't.
pouting- No, obviously.
It was Zoe's camera who made them deduct the point.
I just work here now. I have no say on anything. So
Yeah.
I would, if it was up to me, I'd give you the point, but I can't. It's up to the professor.
Well,
I'll
this
agree
is the
that they
job
can
you
have an-
hired me for, and I'm still waiting for my pay.
I'll agree
You-
that
you-
they can have an extra point for me being late. Not that it will do you any good.
Do we get
Yeah,
extra
so admit,
points?
I'll give you all the points. I'll give you 100.
Oh,
Hello,
Do we get extra
Melody.
points for cute?
Melody.
Little Miss Cute?
Yeah, there's definitely 5 points there for a cute little cat. Give him 5 points.
What? No.
5 points.
No.
How many points do I get for a cute bear? Hello.
You don't.
Oh
Hello.
my
Not
goodness,
cute
I'm
enough.
getting a
Hello.
headache. I'm getting a
Yes.
headache.
My
5
bear is
5 points.
wonderful.
Give him 5 points.
5 points.
5 points.
5 points. 5 points. I gave him
Give him
5
5.
points.
Yay! So today's
I
winners
gave
are
him
Lucas
5
Austin
points.
And Guy is abandoned ship with 21 points. Well done.
Oh no.
She
All
says,
right.
"Thank you, Uncle Conti."
No worries. Anything for a nice bit of pussy? Anyway.
Hello. Hello, Melody.
Rigged. This is
What?
rigged.
Hello, Melody. Oh, look at
She
the way
says,
that
"Hello,
cat's
Uncle
looking at you.
Zoe."
Hello, Melody.
Oh,
I do
Kev,
not
what the heck?
approve of this rigging of the game. I am not a rigger. This individual rigged the game.
Anyway, so yes, that is the end of today's show. We hope you all had a good time and enjoyed it. We'll see you all next week for the animated series.
Yeah, you can
It's
join
not
that one,
canon,
Mikey.
never was. But
Mikey
anyway,
can join
yes,
that one because I don't know anything about the animated series.
next week.
I've never watched it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Oh, it's not.
But then again,
That's
I've
why
never
we
watched
take it so
Jack
long.
Ryder.
And
You
then
should watch
after
those
that,
guys.
unfortunately, the next week's episode was the last of this season, where we would take several weeks, I think about 4 weeks break, and then we were back with the next season in November. That's right.
4-week break. Does that mean we're
Well,
doing
that-
Who Knows Who?
Yes, please.
That's more than 4 weeks.
All right, 6 weeks then. And then in between that, we can do some cartoons.
And John DeMarco's right. TAS. Back to real Trek.
Real Trek, really? Yeah, the
I'm-
inflatable enterprise that comes out the shuttle bay. Okay.
I'm
Did you
glad I
see-
got.
Did you guys watch the animated episode that was put out on Star Trek Day?
The very, very short Trek. That was brilliant.
That was
I don't know
hilarious.
who that captain was. That was brilliant.
I had a few chuckles with that.
Yeah.
I did too.
It was better than Lower Decks.
Ooh, them fighting words.
They are definitely fighting words.
Did you actually watch? Have you seen the new Lower Decks ones yet?
I did.
Yes.
I did.
Both
Seen
of them. Moopsie.
Yeah,
Moopsie
Moopsie
creatures.
is.
there you
I
go.
need a Moopsie. I need a plush Moopsie.
I'm gonna ask my friend if she can make it. I'm gonna ask her.
That would be so cool.
Anyway,
But yeah,
thank you everyone.
yeah. I was gonna
Thank you
say.
everyone for coming. Hope you have a good time. We'll see you next week for the final episode of the season before we go on break. So live long and prosper, and tune in next week for another question of Trek. Good night.
And Mr. T is disinterested.